Addict. So today guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Game Addict. So today on my channel I'm going to be showing you 5 things you need to know about your players before you start yelling at them, because you don't want to start yelling at them before you try, and before you need to know this kind of basic things before you start yelling at them. It's not appropriate. So I'm actually going to be showing you this in my video right now. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I want you, if you love this channel, please subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos. So let's get into it right now. So number one, the first thing you need to check for your players is the pros and cons. Pros and cons. So you need to okay, let's move to Pogba right there. Let's Pogba right there. So Pogba has these pros and cons also. So we're actually going to be checking it right up. So this the best, you can actually click on this and it's actually going to be showing you the pros and cons. So you see Pogba is actually very technical. So when you start a player and you see that it's actually not performing in big matches, you should know that maybe the player is fairly consistent. So when I check other players, okay, let me check my players right here. I can actually show you players that actually not consistent in big matches. They're actually not very consistent. You understand? And they actually not very good in big matches. So yeah, you see, this one is actually fairly inconsistent performer. You see, so his consistency is very weak. You understand? So that's what we actually need to be checking before you start yelling at him that, oh, you're not actually performing. Oh, yeah, you should expect less from them because they actually not that inconsistent performer, unless maybe they reach a stage in their life and the stuff is actually coming right there. So you actually check all this kind of stuff. I know Pereira is actually inconsistent. He's not actually providing a lot, but sometimes it proves his worth even in real life. You understand? Sometimes he actually do massive things, and sometimes they just go down. So let's just check Marcus Rashford right there. I'm going to be showing you how. So okay, let's see where's Rashford. Let's check Rashford. Let's see if he's um a big match player. So right here, okay. Really, she's in big matches. You see that he's actually playing ball in big matches. So it's actually check all these pros and cons. It's actually going to lead you in a very good aspect. Understand? This guy is a consistent performer, and it is true. Once Rashford starts scoring, yes, it's that you can have a good drought of maybe 2 games, then you start scoring again. You understand? So that's it. That's what you want to be getting. You want to see this kind of stuff before you start. Okay, you are not playing well. We are doing this. You're doing this, and no, you shouldn't try to do that right now. Try to get things. Try to get things known before you start doing that kind of stuff. So you actually try the pros and cons, everything you see could improve by slightly amount in the future. Okay, relation, mentally tough and quite resilient. You understand? So you actually check. You actually have only one concern is that it doesn't jump very good. But it's not that red. You see, it's actually yellow something. So it's not that bad. Yeah, you understand. Even in real life, you understand that Rashford is actually very. He's coming back from injury and scoring 2 goals in 2 matches. You understand. Even though he lost he loses some chances against what's it called in Champions League, but that doesn't mean he's actually not scoring because he's actually coming from injury and everything was that blah 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 blah, not that really good. I wasn't expecting a lot from him. You understand? So that's it. So you need to check the pros and cons before you start yelling at them that, oh, you have not been playing well and doing all this kind of stuff. Okay. So the next thing you need to check, number two, So number two, the next thing you need to change is the training performance. You don't want to start someone that is actually training very bad. You understand? So right here, they actually have you go to your training. They actually have listed people that actually like training very well, people that are actually worst in training. And you see Danny James actually not playing well. While this guy is actually training very very good. So you need to start him because he's actually training and he's very good in training. So you actually like try to like base your formation depending on your training. You understand? That's will be very very good. So let's check the training performances of everyone. You see, so you need to like check their training performances. You see, Sujo Romero is not really training well. You see, this one's actually very good in training. This one's actually very good, very good, very good, very good. So you need to like get them and be like, wow, you're doing guys, you're doing well by starting them. So when you start them, they're actually going to be providing you lot of qualities at the front, at the back, at the middle, in the middle. So you actually like try to like get these things up before you start yelling at your players that okay, you're not performing well. Maybe you should like try to improve your training. Let us know. Try to improve your training. Try to add some additional focus. Okay, you have not been okay good in heading. Let me just push you in area ball. You understand? Bravery and area. It's not actually like really brave like that. And the physio actually recommended double intensity. So okay, it's actually in double intensity right now. Okay, so what do you want to add in Marshall? Maybe you have been thinking that Marshall is actually like doing like it's not it's not been he's not been passing very well, or he's been placing his shot too much and it's not like the shot is not like very good, or you want him to be playing the shot to be playing it like to be roofing it, to be calling the ball, to be roofing it. You understand? You can actually add that up, or you want him to like start nodding start what's it called, start looping the ball. You can actually add that up right here. So you should try and make them train a lot better before you start starting them and using them in games. You understand? So the most likely thing is that people that are actually in form, that are actually performing on field, are the best are the best people that are actually having the best performance in training. So this guy actually is having better performance in training in on field and is actually having a very good rating training a training rating, very good training rating the in the training aspect. So you should try and like let them know that okay, you have not been training well, I can start you. You have been training well, let me start you. You understand? You don't want to like put people that are actually not fit on your training, and that's what. So number three is tiredness. Okay, so it is actually simple. You can actually like click on this side and see if a player is tired. So you can see that this guy is actually tired somehow. See, it's actually like showing the tired stuff right there. But when I click on this guy, this one's match fit. This one match fee. Okay, so this one is actually tired because it's 680 sharp low, very very low, and this guy and lacking match sharpness, and it's because I've not been starting them for a while. I've been using the second tactics, which I'm actually going to be sharing with you later on. So if you want the tactics, because it's actually helping me to like lead the see, I'm actually the first in Premier League right now, and if you want the tactics, just click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. So I'm actually going to be dropping that tactics soon, soon. You see, soon. Actually beat Liverpool 3-0, Newcastle 5-0. So and I've not lost any game. Instant, instant. So if you want this tactics, subscribe up and click on the notification bell. I want people that actually love my video to subscribe. Understand? Because I don't want any person that it's actually like I'm actually forcing you to subscribe. No, I want you to enjoy my video. If you have any comment in the comment section. So let's go to number four. Number four is their favorite place. So I got to know this maybe actually knew it before, but I got to know it's affect a lot last season. So when I check Pogba right here, Pogba, I'm going to be classifying book now. So you can see you should check the favorite position to play. Okay, now he actually prefers to be on the left in two man pairing. You understand naturally at the left hand side, and even in real life you actually see Pogba right here going. Even Solskjaer is actually starting right here sometimes, but is actually like at the left hand side right here. You understand moving to that side. You understand. So you should actually check this thing because it affects a lot. It may not perform to the expectation you want because it won't. Sometimes it won't perform to the expectation you want if you are not checking the favorite places. Because right here, when I check this guy right here, he wants the right hand side in three man and Pogba wants the left hand side in three man. You understand? But I switched spaces and places, and I was like, wow, why are they not performing? So I actually need to like dive in, and I was like, wow, okay, Pogba doesn't like this aspect. Sometimes he won't play the short when he needs to play the long shot. Sometimes Paul Bruno won't play the short. He will actually need to like force the pass, and we're actually going to lose the ball. So this is actually what you need to be checking before you start yelling them that okay, because this is actually your mistake. It's not their mistake. They have told you that they want this, and you are actually like giving them the other one. Imagine us using Pogba as a left winger. You understand? It's not actually very good. We can actually maneuver some things when it comes to situation. But right now we have a lot of players, we have a lot of depth, but we are actually like turning Pogba into a left winger, which is actually not good. I don't really like Ole like that. Like it's not that I hate him. I like his football, but it's not. No, I don't like his football. That's the. I don't hate him. I like him, but I don't like his football because I actually like more in. If Rashford is not there, we're actually not playing something special because he wants the long ball, and without a long ball, we are not in. Rashford scored that long ball against in the Champions League. I forgot the person we played with. He scored a long ball when he actually comes from injury. So you understand. So it's actually very bad when you're playing that kind of stuff because nobody can run for us except Rashford. So we should actually like try to mend aside and like try to make something better for us. So okay, let's move into the game. I'm very sorry about that. So let me know about your own perspective about Manchester United right now in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. So right now the last thing you actually need to know is the tactics. Yeah. So the tactics actually cover the favorite places to play. You understand? You understand? Because your tactics actually is very bad. If your tactics is actually very bad, your players are actually not going to provide anything for you. I'm very sorry about the cock crowing recently. It's very bad for me, but I'm very sorry. So now let's move on. So right here, you need to like check your tactics. Is your tactics good? Are they providing a very good thing for you? So you actually know that this part and this part actually very weird. Players are not actually in that role. Cannot see anybody like okay majorly getting influential in that role. You understand? So okay, at that aspect, you need to like, check your tactics. Okay, am I actually connecting my midfield to the striker? I'm actually giving okay, you're actually starting a three okay in a three something some maybe a 3-4-3, you understand? And you'll be like, oh what happened? Why is my players why are we conceding too much? It's because maybe you're actually not giving them a backup. You have three defenders, but you shouldn't leave your three defenders alone, especially when you leave this guy as your as your libero, you understand? Because it's actually going to be going to the midfield and try to like support the stuff. So you should like try to like bring maybe okay, you have a deep line in support. You should try to like bring somebody that actually going to be supporting them. Okay, don't go to the front too much. Let me cover you for you. You understand? That's what you need to do. Try to check some things out and let me know what your issues are. You can like show me what your issues are in the comment section. Let me know what your tactics are and the issues you're actually having. So I can actually like make things up for you, you understand? So these are things you actually need to like be checking before you start yelling at players that okay, you have not been performing. Yeah, I hate you. No, you shouldn't be too aggressive on your players because it's actually going to be actually going to be talking on your attribute, how you play with your players, how your things are actually going to be affecting on that, and your players may not actually like may not actually like prove their words because they will be very vexed that okay, this guy is actually is actually abusing me since morning and I don't want it. I don't want it. It's actually like very angry. So you don't want that. You want to be like calm, even when they are not scoring. So try to encourage them that okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, you can actually like do this. You can like okay, you can actually like click on the encouragement that yeah, I know you can do this. Okay, you have not been performing really well, but I'm sure you can perform more in this time, all this kind of stuff to try and can try and do things more better. So that's it. So if you love this video, click on the like button and click on the subscribe button to get subscribed to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos. Thank you very much for that.